spent the night at the hotel in Clear Lake, and now we are at the Surf Ballroom. Just had to come down here and see this place. The night the music died. Who remembers this, I wonder? Richie Valens, Buddy Holly, the Big Bopper. I remember this. They were performing here, and then they decided that the bus didn't have heat, so they decided to take this airplane, and they took it from the Mason City Airport. That's only, I don't know, a few miles from here. And then they only made it a few miles in the air and crashed, and they all perished.
And I believe Waylon Jennings was performing also, but he decided to still take the bus.
Yeah. Real shame. So, February 3rd.
2nd.
Okay, what's this say? Mason City Airport, February 3rd.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. The 2nd is when they performed.
So, February 2nd, my birthday's on February the 6th. So, I was, what? I was 8 years old when that happened, and I remember my parents talking about it at the kitchen table. And I remember their music from back then. All the way through the 60s, they used to play, you know, their music. And then all of a sudden, the music changed, and we have...
rock and roll.
You know, what we have today, I guess.
Yeah, I was only 2 years old, so, you know, I have no memory of this crash. But, like Tony said, you know, the music played on the radio, so that was how I, you know, my introduction to the music.
Yeah, and I always loved their music, especially Richie Valens. So we had to stop here. We're going to see if we can, what else? Back room where they go up on the stage. Wow. I have to go up here. The stage they played on. This is cool. I'm loving this. up on the stage, man. This is awesome. There's a photo of the crash scene there, and there's the camera that the photographer used to take the photographs of it. That is so cool. So we're out at the crash site and we're parked the vehicle. That's where the last couple of snapshots I put up was. And we're leaving where you saw those glasses, and we're walking down this trail.
And this is on private property, but the property owners have given permission for tourists to walk along the trail to the crash site, but they want you to be respectful of their property at the same time.
So a lady come up and knocked on my window as we pulled in and said, you know, I tried to get back there, but there's a place where there's water and you can't get through in a low spot, so naturally we have to try it anyway.
Well, we have a good zoom, so I'm thinking maybe we can try to zoom in if it's just impossible to walk through.
So we'll see you. Well, we almost made it. I don't think we can get all the way up there, but I think that's it right there. Right there where you see that. So I guess we got as close as we can get. So just to give you an idea, this is just all farm field out here. That's where the crash site is marked, right in there. And we can't get to it because of the water, because it rained like crazy last night. There's a farmland here that looks a little higher, but you know, there's no permissions given, so we're not going to walk on that. But yeah, it gives you an idea of 7 miles from the airport. So far we've encountered several couples on this trail. Yeah, And oh, they're all about our age in their 70s. But yeah, people still come out here to this crash site. This is amazing. Well, I snapped a couple pictures for you with the zoom. So we'll see what that looks like. And that's about as close as we could get. Sure would have liked to have been getting closer, but it's the way it goes sometimes. So it's time for us to hit the road again. So we gotta go and see if we can find where 35 is now.